how to play Ranger. I saw some people playing Ranger while being absolutely brain dead. So I've made this video, dedicated just how to play Ranger. And this should be obvious as hell, but I still see new Ranger players doing the same mistake. First of all, if you're doing a fight like this, any normal encounter fight, please stop using Stinger. It will not hit everyone. You rather have a Traveler's Lamp with you and then Flourish first round, you guard, and then you wait till next round, you meditate, you wait till next round, or you use Strike and wait till next round, and then you use Flourish. Stinger in these types of fight is literally just a waste of 2 energy, so please, for the love of Ranger, stop doing it. Just let Flourish do its thing and then shoot. Alright, next up we have how to fight bosses with Ranger. I've seen not all, but some Ranger players try to actually use buffs when playing Ranger, and that's not a bad thing, but the thing is, playing Ranger while trying to nuke is like playing a game of marbles that requires 5 marbles but you only have 4. You're basically on a time crunch at every moment. First of all, Flourish, which is one of your highest damage move in 1 round at least, has a wind up, which means it will be hard to fit in buffs during this, any buff that has that amount of duration, which is why I recommend the Lost Scroll Absolute Radiance, which I see some people using Metrum's Grasp. It's not a bad option, but I think Absolute Radiance is just better for Ranger, considering that Ranger's whole gimmick is that you just don't get hit. Unless you're doing MV, of course. First of all, when you start a boss, if you have full Radiant Shards of Voltex, you can just start striking, get energy, and then get to max energy first, since you're gonna be using Core Alloy Mana Daggers, so you can get that damage bonus. Magma Beam, I'm just gonna guard here. So why would I not, you know? Oh hey, he's corrupted, I just realized. I'm gonna enrich him here because I want my Stellion buff. And then I'm gonna SP here, and I'm gonna have no time to use any buffs. Why? Because SP will only be there for after you place it, you have 2 turns to pop it. If not, then it's gone. Which means Flourish will take 2 turns because that's 1 wind up. So once you place once you place SP and you want to pop it with Flourish, you will have no time to actually fit any buffs in. So if you want to buff, then buff before that. But it's kind of hard to find buffs. As I said, it's hard to find buffs with that amount of duration. Next up, CANOPY. CANOPY might be one of your best moves for bosses, considering it does a shit ton of damage if you calculate the total damage. The only downside is that it does it in separate rounds. It does 1 hit in 1 turn. But still, it just does a lot of damage. And since you're fighting a boss, you're gonna take a couple of turns anyway. One huge benefit of CANOPY as well, it is a multi-hit move. Meaning if the bosses has summons, like for example, Mitchum's Vessel, Shadebringer, for example, something like, if you're fighting Arcane with Celestial Emblem, he can summon Sentient. If you're fighting Seraphon, she can summon her minions. Yeah, CANOPY can kill them, because it's an AoE move. Next up, do not use your enrichment until you actually need it. I don't know why people do this, but they use enrichment even when you don't need it. I max energy here and my moves are still on cooldown, so I have time to Dark Slash. But those 3 moves that you get for being a ranger, those are the 3 main moves that you want to use. Just keep that in mind. The order is you always want to use well, actually it depends. You either want to use CANOPY first and then Flourish, or Flourish and then CANOPY. But I recommend Flourish, CANOPY, and then Stinger, because Flourish has a bigger cooldown than Stinger. So yeah, since you're in a time crunch, you want to do that. And that's basically all. Like, it's that easy. You just keep dodging. Try to get your Stellium Core. If not, that's fine. You don't need Stellium Core to do massive damage. But yeah. Just remember SP, if you want to pop with Flourish, you cannot use any moves in between them. If you want to pop with Stinger, you can fit 1 move in between them. But remember, Stinger is a 2-hit move, meaning that if you dealt a bit of damage in your first move and then you use Stinger, keep in mind there's a chance that you might accidentally proc it with the first hit, which won't do as much damage because the first hit doesn't do an insane amount of damage. But it has a chance to proc because it does a decent amount of damage, which means beware of that. And then I used every single scroll to see what ranger can actually use, and it can use a lot actually, a decent amount. And it can use stuff like Ice Shard, Dark Slash, Surprise Package, of course, Bulk Up, and then other stuff. And my tip is that you do not want to use Dark Slash or Ice Shards until your main 3 moves are on cooldown. Ice Shards you would only use if you want to proc Frosted Enchant, so their ult will be more delayed. Because Frost Shards doesn't actually do that much damage, because you will be running Speed Ranger and not Arcane Ranger. Who the fuck runs on Arcane Ranger? Anyway, Dark Slash, same thing as well. Because Dark Slash does an actual decent amount of damage. Still, your main moves deal way more, so use them when it's off cooldown. If you do not have Voltix, I don't recommend using Dark Slash and Ice Shard. I recommend just using Strike and saving your energy, as well as proccing Shattered Clock Hand. But if you have spare energy to use, then go ahead and use them. In a while, I will show you how to use Ranger in a harder boss like Thorian. So yeah, see you there. Alright, Thorian server. I just joined some random dude. But yep, I'll show you how to use Ranger in bosses like these. Because this boss's gimmick is that, you know, you can't use the same elemental attack twice in a round. Alright, so you just, if you're full speed, by the way, just start it, and then I will be yapping on about how to use Ranger while this boss is going on. Alright. That is loud. Yeah, I have full Voltic, so I'll just strike. If you want to SP this boss, by the way, use Stinger to make sure that... Well, if you want to SP with Flourish, use Stinger first to make sure that he's not nature, and to make sure that he is not physical. Because if he is physical, then he will heal from SP. Yeah, anyways, let's just pop SP real quick. Can I even pop SP? I don't know. We'll see if I crit or not. Or he'll just use Cess Breath. Okay. My Stilling Core's probably gonna be gone, but whatever. It's not, okay. Well, I procced and then it's gonna be physical, because SP is physical. So I'm gonna use CANOPY. And this is how you use CANOPY in Brilliant, right? Releases, change to nature. You either use Strike or Stinger. I'm gonna use Stinger because it's off cooldown right now. Yep, it'll change to Poison. Which means that's another thing for CANOPY. Use Strike. And then that's another thing for CANOPY. Is he... Wait, is he not getting hit? I'm just gonna Absolute Radiance this, because why not? He doesn't seem like he's getting hit, so... Oh, is this a bug? Oh, now he gets hit. Okay. That's nice game. I really like that design. Maybe I'm just blind and like I didn't see the damage, but yeah, who knows. But it doesn't really matter. The reason why I didn't take damage there is because of light speed stacks, which is another reason why you should get light speed. I'm gonna use Dark Slash here to change him to dark. Could use Strike, but I have max energy anyway. He uses Blasphemous, that's okay because I'm on max HP. 3 stacks of Curse, so you don't want to try to heal yet. 2 rounds until Stinger. So what I want to do is I want to Strike. At this point you can't do shit anymore. Then I want to use Enrichment even though there is Curse. But I'll heal anyway once the Curse is gone. And then now I want to SP. Wait, no, not SP yet, sorry. Stinger. So it becomes Poison. He'll take a bit of heal first because the first strike is physical. But the first strike doesn't do as damage as the Poison. Obviously. Now we can SP. I don't have that much energy, which really isn't what you want, but you know, a flourish is still a flourish. Yeah, no, I didn't proc, whatever. Dark Slash could probably proc this. Wait, no, he's resistant to dark. Whatever, it's still proc. Now he's physical. Whenever you have CANOPY off cooldown and he's not nature, just go ahead and pop it. Because CANOPY is one of the best moves of Ranger. And that's not even glazing. Like, I'm being for real. Use Stinger. Change it off of nature. Can go ahead and use Ice Shards so I can proc Frosted Enchant because I don't want to get hit by another Blasphemous right now. CANOPY still going on. One more round till Stinger. Should be the last CANOPY. Then crit, whatever. I'll just well, there we go, strike. And that's how you fight him. CANOPY is literally one of the best move, and that's no glaze.